My name is Rhapsody, his name is Alexa, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Draft Champions. Ooh, we've got 2 weeks in a row. We're on a streak.
It's a streak, for sure. How are you doing,
Is it going to
Raps?
continue to be a streak for the sake of your success as well?
I
'Cause you
mean,
beat me last time.
We'll see, I suppose. I'm hoping so. I can't deny it. I've been peeping the Slay the Spire series with Sneaky, and I'm like, these are two good boys at Slay the Spire. And then I sat there and I was like, I beat one of these good boys.
Yep.
I did it. So I'm feeling good. I think that you probably had me this week just because you'll be on a revenge tour, but I'm excited to see where it goes.
We'll see. I've also been playing like a lot more dailies in the last week, and that gives you a little bit more of a score focus. I might try and get some curses in this deck. Might actually try and disclude the rares, that kind of thing.
I'm excited to get this one going. Here's how we're gonna do it today. Since we had some suggestions from you guys, we are going to be rocking the same size deck. It'll be 15 cards. But the cards are going to be drafted in 3 different rounds. The first round is going to be 10 cards out on the board. Each of us take 5. Then we'll switch to another round of 10 cards, and then a final round of 10 cards for the total of 15 for each of us, 30 cards total. This just spreads out the cards so we don't know what's coming, and can make our decks a little bit harder to plan ahead, and in general just shakes things up a little bit. Big thank you to the comment sections on the last video for giving us a couple ideas for the future. Next week will be modded. We've heard you loud and clear. Just takes a little bit longer to set those ones up.
Yeah. The setup for those, by the way, is entirely on Alexa's side. That's not me blaming Alexa for them not being out yet. It's more me saying that I'm not putting any effort into it. So when that happens, thank Alexa.
Yeah, it boils down to, do you want everyday anti-birth, or do you want one modded character in Slay the Spire Draft Champions?
They're going to answer the other way.
Okay, we're going to flip this. We just cut the deck because there's plenty of cards in this one. Let's flip this guy to figure out our character. We will be the defect today. We'll also lay down our relics along the top so we know what these will be. Already a spicy boy sitting right there. Very, very spicy.
Should this one be here?
No. We should also, boss relics gotta go. I'm just gonna do
one of these days. We just need to remove.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this eventually. There we go. That's 7. All right. There is some heat, dude.
Yeah,
there's some heat. Okay, are you ready for our first 10 cards?
Could be ready.
Can't deny, not the direction I wanted those to go. Let me fix that for the next one. Okay, yeah. Honestly, that looks nice. Okay, flip of the coin. You going heads or tails this week?
Why don't you give me some heads?
Okay, a little bit of heads for Raps. He's done it.
Hey!
Blessed video for Raps.
I can't believe it. I actually want one. So we're going the cards first, all right?
Yes, we'll do relics at the very, very end. And you can choose for either first card or next 2 on this. Or we could do, we're just flip of the coin as person that goes first, and we just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and that way we have 3 coin flips for who goes first in each round. I'm good with either.
I'll go next 2.
Okay. Let's see. There are actually some pretty okay cards here. Just okay, but okay enough. I'm gonna hit you with maybe the big brain.
Big brain me.
I'm gonna. Knowing that all 10 of these are going into the deck is interesting. I'm gonna take Melter, dude.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's the best damage available. And I don't like any of those. There's a bunch of like controversial cards.
Yeah, I like hard hate all of these. Also, the Berserk and the Well-Laid Plans are showing their old versions just in case. So this
Yeah,
is
I
now
gotta update those.
upgrades to 1, and this has 1 cost.
Yeah.
I was hoping that your pick would make my next 2 clearer, but it didn't.
Sorry. It's definitely like 5 of these are like controversial picks. In my opinion. Maybe even 6. I'll go so far as to say 6.
I'll take those 2.
I think that is actually probably your safest bet. I'm gonna take Well-Laid.
Yeah.
It's tough though. Like Fusion is definitely that's interesting for sure. Okay, I think this is where you go balls to the wall. Snag that.
If only
weird.
Wait, Chaos can generate plasma.
I believe so. Yes. Going for that weird plasma deck, dude. I'm with it. You want to get weird with it? Get weird with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get weird with it,
dude. Taking overclock right now is such a. I mean, that's such a risky play. I'm gonna take the heavy blade. I don't like it. I definitely don't like Tranquility. That's garbage.
Well, I mean, we'll see. You might end up with a Roth deck.
That's true. All right, you ready?
Next set.
You might want to scoot yours onto your pile because this might go a little wide this time around. Oh, that was not that bad. All right, so you pick 2 first time around, which means you pick first this time around, or do we want to do a flip again?
The flip again just feels like it has the likelihood to make this much more imbalanced than it would be by just rotating back and forth.
I'm good with that, dude. Now this is what I'm talking about. Is this?
Yeah, there's some heat in this pack.
Oh my lord. Okay, so you have first pick. I have next 2.
Fine.
Really?
Why would I not?
I mean,
because of the chaos.
I mean, I guess so. It is also just a straight up defect deck. Although I suppose we don't. You don't have a zap. Yeah, I can see it. I'm gonna take Offering 1000%.
Yeah.
And then oh god, there's so many good ones. I'm going to take the Shrug It Off. Really. I
thought with your Well-Laid Plans you would take the double tap because you'll always have it for the right card.
See, one would think that, but I actually don't have much interest in the double tap. I'm gonna once again big brain it up. I'm gonna take this Worship.
I like it. I'm taking Boot Sequence.
I'm gonna take this Headbutt.
Crush.
And I mean, I just hate Warcry with passion. Don't really like Hemo either, but
I like Warcry.
All right, well there you go.
Happy to have it. And then this one is
I'm first. You have next 2.
Okay.
Well, this is just something, isn't it? Okay. Boy, I love a couple of these. I mean, there's...
why don't you take that Catalyst, make a poison deck again?
No, that's not a high on my to-do list today. I'm gonna take what I think is wholeheartedly the best card in this setup, and that is Prey.
Indignation.
Yeah, see, like that was 100% what I should have taken, but I figured you weren't gonna take it, so
you were starting to move your mouse over that way and saying the best one here, and I was like, oh god, he found it. Nope, mine.
Yeah. In this case, I will take Windstrike.
Fine. Yeah, I'll take Rebound.
Let's do a little prepared action.
Flying Sleeves.
I'll take Study. You want to leave it for me? I'll take it.
Well, my deck has the Battle Hymn, which is going to generate a smite to my hand every single turn, as well as like a decent amount of draw in the Overclock and Cut Through Fate. So I really don't want extra things adding cards to my hand,
That's fair.
and the insights themselves retain as well as draw extra cards.
That's fair.
I think I'll always be able to get some value out of that.
I agree with you completely. I'm gonna take Catalyst because at this point it's a meme, and you
Just
can have
flex
the
on me.
base
I like
trick.
it. I like it.
All right. Here's our.
So
our
now, how do we
relics.
handle this? Because the last pick was your pick first.
I think it's only fair to just flip again.
All right. Okay. I'll let you call this one.
Okay, I'm gonna call heads. And all right.
Well done.
Oh, dude, this is. Oh, it's so good. They're all so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you pick first. I'll take the next two. It's spicy though. Like, I'm interested to see where you go. Okay. Well, that makes my life quite easy.
Okay. I'm taking the other bottle.
Okay. Do we
You
do
you want to see what my
two-
opening hand is going to be?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's called me not paying attention. That's gonna be interesting. Are we only at 2 relics only?
How do
remember
we
what we
usually
did.
handle this? I'm pretty sure we usually only get 2 relics.
Okay, 2 relics it is. I'm good with that. Yeah, I probably made a big mistake, but you know what? I gotta let you win something, right?
I appreciate your generosity. The magnanimous co-host.
We're gonna set these up in game, and we'll see you guys shortly.
Catch you then.
Okay, everybody, we are back. We got the deck set up. Only took us about 8 years to figure out that Tranquility is called Clear the Mind in the game code to add it to the deck. But you know what? We're good to go. Raps, you ready?
I could not be more ready.
Oh, hey, let's do this then. 3, 2, 1, and a go. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Let's see. You're going to go for left path because there's like 25 elites down it.
Yep.
Although right path
gonna-
also has 25 elites down it.
Approximately, yes.
Yeah. How
It's
very
it.
interesting.
I think I will probably finish my run
In,
much
like, yeah.
faster than you.
Yeah, yeah. Which means that, I mean, all this really means is that you're going to be in charge of fueling the commentary for the episode. Hope you're ready.
I learned my lesson. I brought up a topic. You expressed the wrongest opinion of all time. I've learned my lesson. Why would I ever continue doing that?
I'm just saying, I don't think it's necessarily the wrong opinion if when after I go into your comment section to just, you know, see what's going on, and everybody has the same opinion as me and is going,
Ooh.
Alexa is right over and over. Also, I forgot my no card reward, so
a
if
little
I
bit of
accidentally take one-
exaggeration there. Everyone had the same opinion as you because I remember
Most-
there were a lot of people in there who were like, actually, Raps, I'm an American, and what you had to say about Turkey was absolutely right.
Well, here's what I have to say about them. There's also a good chunk of people that are just wrong. Also, do you have 3 curses on the first floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that's fun. I'm liking that a lot.
Legitimately is. Now I'm looking for my. Ooh, that's a good relic. Now I'm just looking for. Oh my god, this run is so fast. Now I'm just looking for Duvu doll. Give me that Duvu doll.
It would be nice. I'm with you. I would appreciate a Duvi as well. Also, what the hell is the Essence of Darkness potion?
The Essence of Darkness potion. It fills all of your available orb slots with dark.
That is what it does. You're correct. I've never seen that a day in my life. I'll be honest.
It's one of the new ones that was added in 2.0.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Can't deny. It's interesting. I have no value in actually playing it, but I'm at least interested in its existence in the game. What happens? I'm gonna tell you right now. This might be one of those rare draft champs where I actually just straight up die on an early floor.
If that happens to be the case, I am honestly just going to speedrun through the game until the very end.
Alright.
I won't have to worry about my score at that point.
Yeah.
So frankly, release me. Let that happen, please. I need a win. I'm chosen for a win.
You are due. Oh, that's a great relic. I'm assuming you got a relic that starts with an F.
Yes, I did.
It's a good relic. Okay. Oh, dude, it's a little... Things are a little, dicier than I want them to be. I'm not sure my run's actually all that good.
I agree for my run as well. And the reason is because I'm real good, extremely good at blowing up floor fights. The hell do I do to a boss?
Yeah, that is actually very true. You're gonna be in rough shape when it comes to a boss fight, but maybe it'll just work? Question mark.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, I think you gotta just bank on it just doing it'll work.
I have that Dark Orb thing, but I have no way to evoke them, so I can play them, just I can't use them for anything.
There you go. Better than nothing, maybe? Possible?
Very slightly better than nothing.
Yeah. Alright. I will say, gotta love first floor Lagavulin, where you have ways to get divinity in your deck.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh
yeah.
The Lagavulin with obviously like expensive powers, great. The Lagavulin with your setup for your divinity, extremely good. Lagavulin with an ice cream, just wait 3 turns and then blow them up.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fun time through and through. That's a fun, family-friendly time right there.
Very, very fun and family-friendly. Raps, how was your week, buddy? It's been
extremely good. It's been the Monster Train week for me, basically.
Yeah.
I've picked up. I think I might have played enough hours of Monster Train in the last week for it alone to have qualified as a full-time job.
That does sound about right.
No end in sight.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very good game. So, in the end, it's a good life, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely pleased about it. I had someone in one of my stream chats ask me, "Hey, you know, how you handling this? Like, because I know you're covering a lot of this at the moment. How are you feeling?" Kind of like prying towards the question of like, it's okay, you could slow down a little if you wanted to. And I was like, no, I am uniquely suited to do this. Like, you don't create, 1,000+ episodes on Slay the Spire or 6.4 thousand plus episodes on YouTube without being very, very comfortable doing the same thing multiple times over.
Absolutely. No, I'm with you. Look, I'm not speaking for you, but at least for me, since I went pseudo full-time after the whole graduation thing, for some reason, it's like YouTube views decided to go straight like to the crapper. I know Rito's been seeing the same thing recently, and I'm happy to be seeing your success because I don't know what it is, dude. I figured that with quarantine and such, people would be very, very available on the tubes, but it seems the exact opposite for at least some of us right now. I'm trying to figure out why.
It's funny you should mention that. I was literally like, I record with Rito right before the slot where we record. So I was just talking with Rito about this exactly earlier today. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't have like an excellent result. By the way, I got Necronomicon, so I'm playing I'm playing it 3 times on the first turn.
That's absurd. You're gonna win pretty handily here. I might die on the first floor, honestly. Like,
this will be a quick draw of champions if that is the case. But yeah, I was just talking to Rito about that earlier. It's strange. I don't really know from whence it comes. I know in my circumstance that honestly, if Monster Train wasn't doing well, I would really not be doing well right now. But like I am more reliant on Monster Train at the moment than I would necessarily like to be reliant on any one game at any one point in my life.
Yeah,
I recognize I'm saying that as the Slay the Spire channel playing Slay the Spire, but I'm still like, still like pushing the edges of that out occasionally. But also, like, you know, for me, the bright horizons on the future, right? We've got the upcoming Atomicrops. We've got Darkest Dungeon DLC, The Butcher's Circus. To me, it seems like there's so many high heights soon to come.
I'm hoping, dude. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping. I know that it's one that you're probably for sure going to play, but is also one that you may or may not be super excited for. But I want my hands on Spelunky 2 very, 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 very badly. Like times 400 levels of badly.
I understand the role that Spelunky 2 plays in the world and in roguelike communities and how much it means to people. I'm just not that horny for Spelunky 2, personally. It's just not my thing. I'm probably gonna play it, and I will probably really enjoy it at the time, but I think I missed the train on Spelunky 1. My second video ever, as I was trying to make this channel be a thing that I was doing, was a Spelunky video. But I felt like the competence that everyone else had at the game so outstripped me that I would have to be so invested to ever get good enough at it to be worth watching. So for Spelunky 2, I'm hoping to get in a little bit earlier, and that will boost my enjoyment of it, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's never there's no time like the present to get pretty okay at a game. I will say, I am so excited for Spelunky 2 that I can honestly say it's probably the first game in a hot minute where I have legitimately felt as if I haven't wanted to... I don't know how I want to word this in a way that doesn't make me just sound like a babbling idiot, but I want to be legitimately good at Spelunky when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want it to be where, like, that's my game when it comes out. And that's gonna, like, Spelunky's not an easy game to do that with. So I'm not expecting much, but I think it would be sick to just all of a sudden be fantastic at Spelunky.
I would not be entirely surprised to see that, frankly. Although there is the extra competitive factor of, oh my god, I do 204 damage every turn 1 to all enemies.
I did just get a 15 times 5 Ragnarok, which is nice.
That's good. That's good. Come back to me when you're doing
yeah. Trust me. I'm aware.
But for Spelunky, it seems like that'll be a little harder just due to the fact that that's an annoying thing. Just due to the fact that Spelunky obviously already has number 1 out, so it already has like kind of an inbuilt community there.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, I'm going up against, I mean, look, even talking about our dear friends. Mr. Pentahybrid is going to be playing a lot of Spelunky 2. Even Mr. Jonas is going to be doing Spelunky 2. I'm 100% sure that Wander is going to be grinding Spelunky 2 when it comes out. It's just, that's a lot of competition. I don't know if I'm prepared for the Spelunky competition between all of these boys. But
what if it's not Spelunky competition? What if it's Spelunky cooperation? Because I mean,
it is gonna have online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer.
So, dude, I will tell you, that's some content that I want to see. Is some wholesome verse online multiplayer Spelunky 2. Hell yeah.
Hell yes. I do feel limited by the fact that being in another continent, that's not something I would be able to be part of.
Not gonna be great for you. Yeah.
I'll be cheering on from the sidelines though.
That is fair. Sometimes, sometimes the whole ping issue. Who needs ping anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you explain to me from the perspective of someone who works, or rather who studied in tech?
Look, it's beside the point. Ping is a social construct. What can I say?
Oh damn, that's real shit right there.
Yep. All right, you're gonna murder me on this.
I'm on Act 3.
Oh my god, I'm nowhere close. I am literally nowhere close. like you were gonna be. I'm gonna tell you right now. You should just hope for me dying at this point.
I mean, because if you go slow enough to perfect bosses, because I'm not perfecting bosses, it's not happening. So if you go slow enough to perfect bosses, you will beat me.
I don't. I'm not perfecting bosses either. My deck's bad. Like that. It's a lose-lose for me right now. So whether or not I'm basically my deck right now is patiently wait for Divinity and then Ragnarok it. Like that's my entire deck, which is not a good deck for the record.
That's not awful. I have had a lot of decks that were just built around one good Divinity turn. It can be done.
It could be.
It will be
tell
done.
you, I'm not sure that I'm winning a draft champs with it being like this, but I have, look, I'm clearing some elites. I'm assuming you're going like as elite heavy as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've missed none of them because the elites for me are a free relic.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you have this one. If there was a bag and we were trying to see who was putting it in the bag, you would have it in the bag pretty easily.
Okay. I follow.
You get
It's a convoluted way to say that, but I follow.
You understand the reference of the bag here? The bag is you winning Spelunky, or winning Spelunky. Is you winning Spelunky?
Oh damn! I'm gonna win Spelunky.
Congrats
I
on
didn't think I was good at that game.
Congrats on your Spelunky win.
Thank you.
Very exciting for you.
Extremely. I didn't even know that I could play.
Look at you. You've made it. I will say the biggest slap in the face for my deck is the fact that I have a card that just puts me into Calm that really doesn't do much whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I mean,
that one really makes
cut it from the deck.
I would love to if I could clear rooms fast enough to get to a shop. Like, and the thing is, I'm moving fast for draft champs turns, and it's still nowhere even remotely close to like being fast enough to win here.
Why don't you just run past me? Why don't you just speed past me?
I would appreciate it if I could hop on a bike and go so fast past you, you won't even know it hit you. Instead, I'm going to be hopping on a broken down four-wheeler that is like hiding in your neighbor's backyard, and that four-wheeler is gonna crash. That's where I'm at right now. It's like when you go into the woods and you see an abandoned school bus. That's what I am right now.
You're a caravan in Orbital's compilation.
I am Orbital's caravan crashing. Yes, more or less.
Oh my god, no! I almost killed the giant head on turn 1. It has 73 health left.
Of course you do.
I don't mean to be saying these things just to flex.
Yeah,
it's more of a like,
okay,
this is so ridiculous.
Yeah,
I want to share this with someone. And also a flex. You best believe there's a little bit of flex in there. You kidding me?
I'm aware of the amount of flex. I might be dead here, actually. Yeah. I'm dead.
Oh.
So
Rest in peace. I will wrap up my run relatively soon here.
yeah. I actually I can go look at the run history here, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're probably gonna beat 244 for score today.
Maybe.
Not my finest, I will say.
That's okay. As you said at the start, you're just throwing this one to make sure that my self-esteem is fine.
Yeah, we have to keep it fair. I can't just blow you out every single Slay the Spire draft champions, or else week after week. I mean, this is why, for those that don't know, this is why Slay the Spire draft champions ended on the series. I was beating Raph
I got really
so much,
salty at losing.
yeah, that he actually felt bad about it. So then we were like, you know, what's a game that we all, that like Raps can't lose, and we decided on Minecraft, because it's like, you know, how the hell are you gonna lose Minecraft? Somehow,
you just don't know how to open your inventory.
I'll tell you, somehow Orbital still managed to lose in that one too, but it just, you know? When Raps came to me and he was like, you know, I think I've been training for a while and I'm ready to do more Slay the Spire Draft Champions, I was like, you know what, old man, if I gotta teach you another lesson, that's fine. But here we are.
I appreciate being told the lesson, frankly.
So what does he come out with? He comes out with a freaking double bottle Hyper Beam Bonanza with Necronomicon, and you know what? That worthy pupil in my book.
That's all I've ever wanted to hear, Papa. Double tap, hyper beam. Okay. Awakened one is dead on turn 1. Now I've got to kill it on turn 2.
What do you predict your score to be? If you had to pick,
I wouldn't be surprised if I still ended up dying because I am staying in Wrath form constantly.
So I understand. So
I'm gonna say 900.
Okay, so you're basically doing Wrath for the double damage with the Hyper Beam times 3 each turn. So that's, I mean, I'm seeing like 150 damage. A turn. I know you said 200. Where are you getting the other damage from?
So I have the Wrath reliably in the opening hand.
Okay.
I have I picked up a bag of marbles, so everyone's vulnerable on turn 1.
Okay. I was gonna ask, do you have a little vulnerability action, maybe a bag of marbles, and that sums it up.
I also have the corn chip, which doubles the effectiveness of potions.
Nice.
And I got 14 strength on turn 1.
Nice. That will do it. That will be a very good run. Better than
it definitely seems like one, I will say that.
Yeah, better than my hope for divinity, and then oh look, I grabbed Ragnarok at one point. I also probably cheated. I didn't have my no card rewards mod on, so I probably accidentally took a card somewhere too. So I'm just completely disqualified, is what it boils down to.
1341 was my score.
Yeah, that's a little bit higher than 900, and slightly higher than 230. So
just a little.
Yeah.
I did end up going curses as well. I had the choice after the first boss to get the busted crown, which reduces the amount of cards you can pick from, which is a free relic for us.
It's a free relic.
But I took the cursed key for the curses.
I also took curse key for the curses,
nice.
But I never saw a chest with curse key, so it was very sad.
Well, damn, you've got a hard out of not being able to record past like an hour and a half from now.
Yeah. But that's life, huh? That's life. Thank you guys so much for watching this Slay the Spire Draft Champions. Alexa will come back better and stronger than ever. Like I said, sometimes you just Raps' ego. It's like a little fragile porcelain vase. I have to continue to let him win some of these draft champions so he can feel good about himself going forward in his day. Like me, I'm going to bed in. I mean, I'm not going to bed for like 5 hours, but I'm closer to going to bed than Raps is. This is the start of his day. I gotta have him feel good throughout the day. So we're chilling, right? We'll chill. We'll get him next time. For sure.
See, you have the ability to sleep it off.
Yeah.
Right. I understand, and I sincerely appreciate the generosity you're showing towards me.
Yep. And the loss last week, I'm sure. I mean, that probably ate at you for the rest of the day. You're just sitting there going,
the rest of the day? It's not stopped eating at me.
I lost.
Especially because it was so close. If I just removed that one card.
It was close. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find links to the specific channels in the description down below. Show everybody some love, and we'll see you guys next week for more Slay the Spire Draft Champions. Also, since this video is shorter, and there's a higher chance of you watching to the end, stop by on Wednesdays for the Wholesome Boys live streams. Very fun 3-hour streams where myself, Rhapsody, Retromation, and Orbital Potato, and whoever else wants to join, play some fun games on twitch.tv/all of our channels. You can come check it out.
You cut out at the end there for me, but
stellar. Go watch the streams. There's the non-cutout version. Blame my internet.
They're an extremely good time. Considering also that it is a shorter episode than usual and people are likely to watch the end, why don't you tell people, just in case they haven't heard recently, what you do and where you do it?
Oh, I play games, and I do them on YouTube and Twitch. A lot of random things, a lot of the same stuff that Sir Rhapsody's doing with the little monster train here right now. Also doing Anti-Birth, some Civilization 6, some Space Gladiators. Have you checked out Space Gladiators, Raps?
I haven't. No. What type of game is it?
I think you, honestly, knowing you, I think you'd really enjoy Space Gladiators. Space Gladiators is a platformer roguelite in a similar vein to a game like The Binding of Isaac with less chaos and more control, but the gameplay feels a lot like the combat of Hollow Knight. Really, really well done. At first, I was very skeptical. I was petrified, and then I looked into my eyes and I saw that it's actually like a very, very good game. So I would show that some love. Check it out.
Hell yeah, sounds interesting. Also, there's Scrap Mechanic going on over there, because I know Scrap Mechanic got a giant update recently, and you're doing it with Orbital.
Yeah, we don't look.
We don't talk about Scrap Mechanic.
I'm not sure that we wanna promote Scrap Mechanic too much. You come by and you can enjoy the first 4 episodes of Scrap Mechanic. Whether or not more episodes of Scrap Mechanic occur after those 4 is something that is yet to be seen. But the first 4 episodes are good. So you can combine, you can enjoy those 4 episodes. Raps, tell my channel a little bit about you, what you've been doing, and why it rhymes with Tronster Rain.
So it rhymes with Tronster Rain for a very important reason, because Shiny Shoe decided to name their game Monster Train.
Nice.
It's a good one. I've been milling out content on it like a factory. You can find me doing that on Twitch most days at twitch.tv/RhapsodyPlays, and you can find me doing it on YouTube every day. 2 episodes recorded for YouTube as well as a Twitch VOD every single day over at youtube.com/RhapsodyPlays.
Awesome. And with that, we will see you guys on Wednesday for the Wholesome Boys Live, but also just next week for more Slay the Spire Draft Champions. This has been Alexa and Raps. We'll catch you guys later.
Adios.
Bye-bye.